Alrighty, well, I'm taking advantage of the sunshine before it's gone. According to the weather forecast, we're due to get dumped on from tomorrow, which is Sunday, all the way through Tuesday night. I'm going to hope they're wrong, because a lot of times they are. But just in case, getting the dogs out for a little bit, because we might be in hibernate mode for a few days, or we might be in hibernate mode for 6 months. I don't know. I usually can at least get the dogs out a couple of times before it gets too bad, but most times they keep up here plowed, so I can at least get quick little dashes with the dogs and, you know, let them run a little bit even when we got a poop load of snow. But I'll take more in a minute. It's really hard to get a beat on that little stinker. As you can see way out yonder, well, a little bit of zoom there. As you can see, we got snow on the peaks, but very little down here so far. I think that's going to change tonight though. So we'll find out. Alrighty, so we're leaving the cemetery. Just in case you were wondering. I'm sure you were. Anyway, take a little pimp about, because like I say, bad weather's due to come in for at least the next 48 or more hours. So I'm enjoying what little bit of sunlight we're getting. And my window's down, so you probably hear a lot of car noises, but I'm doing a tootle about. Take the poochies for a little ride. Enjoy the day that we've got, because tomorrow is never promised, as you know. And then there's all those Facebook blah 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 quotes about live it while you got it. Well, by God, here I am. And I do my best to live it while I got it. And sometimes that don't consist of doing something every day. Sometimes that consists of doing not a whole hell of a lot. But you know what? I've earned my not hell of a lot. I've worked hard all my life. Raised a daughter. Worked many jobs. And to everybody that's doing all that physical labor out there, I know you're doing what you gotta do. Bye. But you know, it's gonna come out in the wash. I worked physical labor for, I'm gonna say over 40 years. And I mean, I've done just about everything physical in the labor department that there is. Done painting, waitressing, cashier, bartender, cleaner, inspector, construction clean, construction trim, and then some just all and out trim, because some people wanted their trim stained different in their homes, yada yada, blah blah blah. Fact is, I worked a lot, and even though I'm not quite 65, I've earned my downtime. And it's kind of yucky back here. I think I better put my window up before I eat some mud. I got good tires, so you know we're pretty safe on this stuff, but it is real icy. So even though you got all-wheel drive and you got great tires, doesn't mean you should be pretending this ice isn't here. Ending up in the ditch is not a lot of fun. And let alone, I'm pretty much up in the Tules. A lot of these cabins that are back up in here, some of them are not occupied in winter, some of them are not occupied in summer, some of them are full-time residents, but you know, all I can say is no matter what time of year you get to spend at any of these beautiful cabins, you wouldn't hear me bitch. But I do know as a fact that up here in wintertime, as fast as they plow, it just drifts right back in. So if I lived up here, I'd be stocking up on a lot of provisions because I could afford it. And I mean a lot of provisions. Like, you know, freezer full of meat, all kinds of canned goods, soups, stews, and one of my favorites, and a lot of people think it's nasty, but I just love them, those canned tamales. I don't know why I could eat those things all day long, but, you know, and people go, ooh, those are nasty. Yeah, they are, but I love them. But, we're pimping out with the fur children. Taking it easy on these sloppy soupies. Snow's flying all over the place. I'm glad or I should say slush. Glad I put my window up, so I'm not wearing this. It's going to be a really long winter, that's all I got to say. Not looking forward to another one. They seem to come too fast, stay too long. But then, you know, when it's your 3-4 months of summer, I'm going to eliminate the 1 month of extreme heat we usually get. Spring, early fall, when temps are cool and the bugs aren't out. That's when I'm in my happy place. When I'm out here with my dogs and we're just cruising around in the beautiful countryside. I wish I could play music. Thank you, YouTube, for being, pricks about it. I just don't understand that if you buy an album or buy a tune with your own money, that you can't play it. Or you have your radio on and it happens to be a tune that's recognized and they yank it off your video, or they yank your video completely. And I just think that it's bullshit. And I've checked out some of the websites that's got royalty-free music, and so far I haven't found a damn thing I liked. There's a whole lot of dork music, and it sucks. So, there's no tunes, and you can just listen to my car, or I can try to blab a little bit and, kill the time. But there's a cure if you don't like my blabbing. Just reach on down there and hit that there shut up button. You know the one. It's called volume. You can jiggle that around and I'll shut right up. I don't recommend it though, because the fact that I'm alive and can blab is pretty righteous in my book. As every single morning that I wake up, I say to myself, "You're still here. What is up with that?" Yep, I am. I'm still here. I'm just living proof that only the good die young, because I'm still here. Anyway, we did the loop de jour. Come down on the Ouray Ranch. A long time ago, there wasn't nothing up here. There was no new homes or nothing like that. There was just a little tiny ranch and a couple of cabins, and I'm the one that brought them cable, because not only did I do all that other stuff, I climbed telephone poles and installed cable TV. And I was the only female, in the field in the United States at that time. The home office, which was located in Iowa, even came out from their corporate little offices and took film of me climbing telephone poles, because it was to prove to other women that it could be done. But it was kind of stupid, because when you're climbing telephone poles, it's pretty hard to tell that you're a chick. They're looking at your backside and you got a helmet on, and And guys have ponytails, so even if you had it in a ponytail, which I did, you couldn't tell from behind if I was a chick or a guy. Got to kick her into gear here, get up to speed. Going over the Colorado River right now. This is part of the road that brings you out of the Rocky Mountain National Park. Is currently closed on Trail Ridge because it's one of the highest continuous highways, I believe, in the world. And I mean a continuous highway where you don't have to turn around and come back out the way you came in. You can end up over in Estes Park, which is absolutely really cool. I used to love going over there, sometimes just do a day trip, go up and over Trail Ridge, check out the beautiful scenery, the skinery, have lunch over in Estes Park, check out their trinketry shops, because I like me some trinketries. And, you know, kill the day. In the meantime, I'm going to end this video clip. Thanks for watching. I think that my next video clip will be a lot more white stuff than we got right now. And I hope you hit the like button. I hope you subscribe. And I hope you share. And peace out.